Like you were just shaking off some rust at the start of this game, having not really played a competitive one since Paris.
Yeah, of course. Just getting back on the habits. You know, it's been what 5 months, 6 months maybe since I played this game. So there was definitely some. Today was the day to experiment all this.
Pop said that Chris Paul's so wise and he has so much experience that sometimes he gets mesmerized. What's it like being with him on the court?
I mean, being on the court with him certainly feels like, he's got things in control. So reassuring a little bit, and yeah, it's one more teammate, I can rely on in a tough moments or in a doubt moments, So it's only positive.
You used the word experiment. It did look like you were trying some stuff that you might not have tried in the regular season game.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, of course. It's some worked, some didn't, but it's now is the day where the coaches are probably the most forgiveful.
Did you try the nutmeg dribble again?
Yeah, I mean yeah.
And you'd mentioned last week that this is a year when you're going to get closer to the basket. We didn't necessarily see that today, but that's still coming, right? You're going to be focused more on the post game, that kind of thing.
Of course, I mean getting close to the basket is not only post game, but it's should always be. I mean, it should be the one of the first options, because the shots close to the basket are, I'm one of the best at it, so I need to get as many of those as I can. If it's 25 a game, I need to get 25 of them.
Your thoughts on Steph Castle after seeing him in his first two preseason games?
I mean, thoughts very, very positive. I mean, from day one, the day I met him, a very good impression of him. So, and I'm really glad his game is looking like it's transitioning really good, and he actually looks more experienced than he is. I think he gives a very mature impression. So I'm very, very, very glad he's the way he is.
Does he always play that physically in practice, in camp? Has he been like that this whole time?
Yeah, it's been on and off. He's tried some stuff, of course. He's tried to figure out his role, but right now I gotta say, even from after seeing him in practice, it surprised me how much he can cause fouls, and yeah, I mean, and he doesn't bail out, I mean, he's really, really strong. So it's, even though I saw it in practice, I'm still surprised.
I don't know if you're aware, but basically since the Spurs signed Chris, feels like the whole city has been waiting for him to throw that first lob past you for a dunk. What did that feel like when it finally happened?
Felt very natural, and very it felt like it was the good play, and he's making a lot of good plays, so it feels really good to play with him, and yeah, we try to, in this preseason, we're gonna try to experiment as much as we can on that pick and roll, that's for sure.
Did that go through your mind when the Spurs signed Chris as well? Like, oh, I'm about to get a bunch of lobs. Like, was that a thought that you actually maybe had?
Not really. I mean, it's getting lobs. Of course, it's a lob is a easy dunk, easy basket, and teams really I mean, this is one of the first things they think about to guard. So it's not as easy as it seems to throw lobs, but if there's one guy in this league who can throw him, it's probably him.
You feel like the guys you played with last year are more comfortable knowing what you can do, and will be able to get you the ball in those
Right now?
situations as well.
Yeah, I mean, the impression I got from playing today and also watching the first game is that everybody just got better during the summer. Just made me wonder, what's the limit if everybody keeps getting better every year. It's I really don't think it's like this everywhere, because I saw everybody get in the gym and it's it looks like it's gonna pay off.
Maxime, French.
Est-ce qu'il y a une évolution dans la manière que Pop a de vous coacher? En fait, je me pose la question par rapport à l'année dernière et à cette année, dans l'objectif de performance un peu collective, de vraiment gagner des matchs. Est-ce qu'il est moins patient, par exemple?
Ouais.
Je sais qu'il a dit c'est une grosse violente, par exemple, à la mi-temps.
Ouais.
Est-ce que tout ça est un petit peu différent et de quelle manière, en fait?
Ouais, c'est vrai. Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'il soit aussi pointilleux. C'est vrai des premiers matchs. Mais il a vraiment mis les points sur les i parce que il nous a fait des retours très détaillés sur le premier match de pré-saison, alors qu'on pourrait se dire que c'est juste un premier match. Et sur l'entraînement du lendemain aussi. Donc je pense que c'est clair pour tout le monde maintenant. Maintenant qu'on a pu vivre déjà ces toutes premières expériences un peu réalistes, que ça ressemble pas à l'année dernière.
Victor, je reviens un peu sur Chris Paul. On t'a vu lundi beaucoup échanger sur le banc avec lui. Qu'est-ce qui te, sans trahir de secret, qu'est-ce qui te disait? Et deuxième question, c'est qui le meilleur au ping-pong entre toi et Chris Paul?
Aujourd'hui, c'est lui le meilleur, mais bon, ça va pas durer. J'ai pas beaucoup d'expérience dans le ping-pong, mais voilà, je me suis beaucoup amélioré dernièrement. Ça va pas durer. Et sur le banc, on discutait du jeu tout simplement, de ce qu'il voyait, de ce que je voyais, et des adaptations qu'on essaie de faire dès les premiers jours, quoi.
Thanks, Vic.
Merci.